Welcome to episode 5 of the Pokemon Teams for Musical Artists series. Back in the first episode, we had our first comment suggesting that we make a team for this next artist, and it's finally time. So without further ado, our viewer choice first artist is Papa Emeritus IV, potentially better known as the lead singer of the band Ghost if you didn't know that, but if you couldn't already tell, this one had a bit of a theme. You may or may not know the band Ghost. It's a Swedish metal band, but they've got a couple of pretty well-known bangers, my favorite of which being Mary on a Cross. There isn't necessarily a Pokemon related to Christianity, unless you think of Arceus as God, in which case Christianity has taken a hold of your life to a level that I cannot comprehend. That being the case, we are going to look at the anime, which does have this classic memed image of Misty trying to use a cross on a Ghastly. I love this picture, and for that reason, Mary on a Cross will net the Papa a Ghastly. Those who don't know or haven't heard of Ghost and Papa Emeritus IV may not know that the identity of the Papa was not known for almost the entire first decade that Ghost was touring and making music. Eventually, Tobias Forge was identified as the lead singer of Ghost. He has since stepped away from the band, but he did wear almost exclusively skull masks for the duration of his time with the band, and if you didn't see this coming, I don't know what to do with you. He gets a Cubone. Another one of Ghost's classic songs that you may or may not be aware of is Square Hammer. This is their most listened to song per Spotify, and it can't be overstated how much the album cover looks like the OG GameCube intro screen. I'm not sure if they were thinking about Nintendo during the production of this song, but thinking about Nintendo now makes me think of the hammer Pokemon, Tinkatuff, a newer Pokemon with the squarest of hammers you can find in the Pokemon world. These next two Pokemon come hand in hand due to the theatrics and look of the band. The musicians in Ghost are known as Nameless Ghouls, which is an awesome name, and they wear masks during most shows and help the Papa with the theatrics of the band that are so widely renowned. The combination of Papa Emeritus IV and the Nameless Ghouls reminds me of two Ghost-type Pokemon, Duskull and Yamask. Obvious, I know, but when this is the band's entire theme, we have to work with what we're given. Last and certainly not least, I mentioned the theatrics of the band, and something else to note is that there have been 5 separate Papas that have led the band, all played by Tobias Forge. For the theatrics and story behind the switching of Papa that you'll have to read about yourself, I'm going to give them their ace, Zoroark. So, there you have it, Papa Emeritus IV and Ghost's Pokemon team. Let me know what Pokemon I got wrong and what artists you would like to see next down in the comments.